Good morning everyone! I am Verlene Baclay, the OIC MSWDO Tagoloan, Misamis, Oriental. Today, I'll be sharing with you the ECCD journey towards standardization.
Tagoloan has an impressive commitment to early childhood care and development. The local government unit, LGU, prioritizes the well-being and education of the youngest residents. Moving towards standardization in ECCD is a commendable goal, as it ensures that all children receive consistent, high-quality care and education regardless of their location or socioeconomic status. As the population grew, also increased. With the approval of Republic Act 8980, in 2001, Tagoloan had 34 daycare centers. The program evolved with different early childhood care and development strategies and innovative purposes to adhere to the mandate and ensure the best welfare of the children. The full-blast implementation of ECCD in achieving standards was way back in 2017, being a recipient of a National Child Development Center, NCDC. Tagoloan is one of the municipalities in Misamis Oriental to join the leadership and managing an integrated ECCD program, LMIEP. During LMIEP, one of the outputs is the assessment of the readiness of the Tagoloan ECCD centers towards standardization. Lack of funding to provide various centers and workers' needs is the major problem. The result of the assessment was presented to the local council for the protection of children, which led to access to the Special Education Fund as stipulated in the Early Years Act. To achieve standardization, Tagoloan considers several steps. Regular updates of ECCD Situationer, assess the existing ECCD services in Tagoloan to keep track of the accomplishment, and identify strengths, weaknesses, gaps, and areas for improvement. The annual ECCD Situationer is presented to the local council for the protection of children during the planning and its accomplishment as the year ends to include ECCD reports in the local State of the Children report annually. In collaboration with educators, parents, community leaders, and government agencies, Tagoloan developed ECCD standards tailored to local needs. These standards encompass curriculum, teacher qualifications, facilities, health and safety protocols, and parent involvement. Using an assessment tool for recognizing early childhood programs for children aged 0 to 4, Tagoloan created a Parents and Workers Handbook, approved by Resolution No. 239, Series of 2021. Recognizing the contributions of child development workers, Tagoloan ensured their job security through Ordinance No. 49, Series of 2017, the Comprehensive Child and Youth Welfare Code, which guarantees worker tenure in Section 2F. The National ECCD Council issued Resolution No. 15 Series of 2013 that approved the standards and guidelines for center-based childhood programs for 0 to 4-year-old children. Having 7 areas with 210 indicators, CDWs are afraid and tired of being assessed, thus Tagoloan created a catch that encourages the workers to attain the standards. Ordinance No. 89 Series of 2018, known as Ordinance granting incentive awards to all exemplary child development workers and centers. In 2023, child development workers were honored at the Gawad Parangal Night at Palace Hotel. Exemplary workers and centers received cash prizes and plaques, recognizing their dedication to implementing the ECCD program, as outlined in Ordinance No. 89, Series of 2018. The LGU prioritizes workers' welfare, providing annual medical checkups with free lab tests from St. Paul Hospital during CDW week. This ensures workers remain healthy and free from contagious diseases while working with children. Provide training and capacity building for ECCD teachers to ensure they meet the standards. In July 2018, all child development workers received training on the National Early Learning Framework and Curriculum by the National ECCD Council. The following year, from July 2nd to 5th, 2019, they were oriented on new standards and guidelines for childhood programs and the enhanced curriculum. An annual budget is allocated for training and seminars, with competency assessments conducted yearly to tailor the training to workers' needs. The LGU increased ECCD funding from $350,000 in 2018 to $11,777,900 in 2024, allocating 25.2% from the Special Education Fund and 3.04% from the General Fund for the MSWD office. The ECCD program supports centers and provides students with an annual allowance of 200 pesos for school supplies. Establish monitoring and evaluation mechanisms for ECCD standards, including regular inspections, feedback systems, and data collection. The MSWDO, with 3 ECCD staff members, conducts monthly meetings, inspections, and annual evaluations. Monthly reports and a customized evaluation tool based on the Civil Service Commission's method ensure compliance and improvement. Foster strong partnerships with parents, caregivers, and the community for ECCD support through parent education, community events, and outreach. Key partnerships include the International Container Terminal Foundation, which provided equipment, supplies, and training, and Jetty Foundation and Patron Foundation, which improved centers in Sugbangkagan and Casing Lot. By taking these steps, Tagoloan works towards ECCD standardization, improving children's outcomes and laying a foundation for their future success. Due to collective efforts, the ECCD program thrived, leading to 28 centers receiving accreditation from the provincial ECCD office. 5 centers achieved the highest level 3 score: Maribajak, Centro Sta Ana, Bontong, Z15 El Mundo, and Sugbangkagan Child Development Centers.
Yes, it is difficult to attain the standard. But in Tagoloan, everything became possible because of the following strength. First, a strong and regular data collection and management system. Second, access to special education fund. The composition of the local school board in Tagoloan is expanded with the membership of the MSWDO, being the supervisor and of course, as implementer of the ECCD program. Thus, it is easier for me to request fund in the Special Education Fund. Third, functional local council for the protection of children, both in barangay and municipal level, who work and support in the crafting of policies. Fourth, implementation of the ECCD programs and services as one of the priority targets of the LGU, being part of the local chief executive's premier, which is education for all. Fifth, strong political will of the local leaders from the executive to the legislative branch, from the provincial and municipal down to the barangay level. Of course, hard-working and dedicated service providers. Others may call it best practices, but in Tagoloan, we call it a journey towards standardization because we comply with what is said by the standard. Thank you and good morning.